Tonight, we're learning that 40 members of the Arizona National Guard were among those hurt in a drone strike in Jordan over the weekend. 3 of them were seriously hurt, but they are all expected to recover. We were also told just within the last few moments that 3 of the troops seriously hurt were taken to a medical center in Germany. It's unclear if those troops were from Arizona. We don't know exactly how many more troops were injured in that attack. 3 service members who were based out of Georgia were unfortunately killed. That attack happened early Sunday morning in northeast Jordan near the Syrian border. The National Security Council said today at a White House briefing that it is working to avoid a wider regional conflict in the area, but that it will do what is necessary to defend the nation's troops.